Hello, in today's video we are going to take a look at our last topic in equilibrium, common ion effect. So what this is if we add a soluble salt, so something like NaCl. When the salt hits the water, it doesn't stay together as NaCl, it breaks apart into the sodium ion and the chloride ion. So if we add an ion that is present in the equilibrium, that will increase the concentration of that ion, thus making the equilibrium shift away from that ion. So that's what we'll be looking at on the next slide. All right, so if our original equilibrium is this, if we add sodium chloride to the equilibrium, NaCl is a soluble salt, so it will ionize to make the sodium ion. That will not impact the equilibrium whatsoever, and it will produce the chloride ion. So by adding sodium chloride, it really increases the concentration of the chloride ion. Thus, that's going to make the equilibrium shift to the left, or the reverse reaction, away from the chloride ion, which actually would then produce more of the AgCl. So that's why on that previous slide, it said it would reduce the solubility of the original salt, because we would have less of the AgCl would be dissolved than before the common ion was added. All right, so here is a second example. We have sodium carbonate, which would be a solid, and that breaks apart into the sodium ion and the carbonate ion. If we add NaCl again, that's a soluble salt, so that would break apart into the sodium ion, so increasing the concentration of the sodium ion. It would also produce the chloride ion, but that's not going to affect our equilibrium any. So if I have too much of the sodium ion, the reaction would shift to the left, away from the sodium ion.